Hello et bienvenue dans notre podcast Honne, le Japon sans détour, qui laisse la parole à des Japonais et à des personnes vivant au Japon pour nous parler de leur quotidien. Aujourd'hui, on a un épisode un peu spécial puisque je vais directement chez mon invité, qui n'est nul autre que mon coiffeur à Tokyo, chez qui je vais régulièrement depuis 3 ans. Il va pouvoir nous parler de son parcours de Salaryman à avoir son salon à Tokyo, mais aussi nous parler des différences culturelles puisqu'il a à la fois travaillé en Australie, en Nouvelle Zelande et au Japon. Mais je ne t'en dis pas plus et je t'emmène dans son salon à Harajuku. Welcome to our new podcast called Honne. We met 2 years ago, I think.
It's about 3 years.
3 years? So I keep on coming here and I thought it would be good today to interview you a little bit. And can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, my name is Yuni. I started this hair salon 2020 August. It's been 4 years. Been hairdressing since 2006.
Okay.
Starting hairdressing in Australia.
Right.
And New Zealand, and came back and worked for a hair salon near here. And 4 years ago, I started my own business. I'm going to do a light shampoo.
Okay.
I'm gonna wet your hair and see how the condition is.
How long did you stay in New Zealand?
First time I went when I was 18, so stayed there for 1 year and came back. Went to university and graduated, and I went to New Zealand again for 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yes, and went to Australia after that.
So you switched directly?
Yes,
From
New Zealand to Australia. In New Zealand, that's where I started hairdressing.
In New Zealand, okay.
New Zealand, yeah.
Before that, you were doing business.
Salaryman, yeah.
Salaryman?
Yes. Working for a company, produce a software for civil engineers in Nagoya.
In Japan, in Nagoya.
Yeah, in Nagoya.
And how was it?
I wasn't good at it. I'm not so motivated that time.
Well, that's the problem.
Yes. So I wasn't a good worker. I wanted to go abroad again. So
I couldn't.
yeah. So I went to New Zealand. Worked for a company. It's also a Japanese company that helps people or the students in New Zealand.
Okay.
The place called Christchurch. Mainly finding like homestays, host families for students coming from Japan. And did for like 3 months. And after 3 months, I wanted to do something that I work with locals. So started working for a hair salon.
Ah, nice.
Yes, that's how I started.
That's how you started.
Go to university because it's just kind of I wasn't sure what I want to do, and my parents, my brother just told me I can have a time to think about it while you are at university.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you don't know what you want to be, going to like university, maybe it's not always a good idea, right? Because you spend, it was good 4 years, but what I'm doing now is not what I did.
Do you feel like you lost a little bit of time?
I think so, yes. If I knew that I want to do hairdressing, I would choose to, yes, for sure, go to a hairdressing school.
You had no clue, or you just...
Yeah, I was interested. My parents are both hairdressers, so I thought I can choose that job whenever, if I want to. So I wanted to see different world, but I really didn't like it. When I went to New Zealand, I thought, oh, maybe this is the time I try hairdressing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's interesting that it was when you were far from home,
that's right. Parents. Yes. In other country, it seems that people choose their job with the specific reason. Yes. Not many people just try this job and if I like it, just do this.
Did you notice some things in New Zealand that were different? And the service, do you think it was different?
Yes. Japan's more maybe strict. The customer demand a little more higher, I guess. Yeah, so the expectation, customer expectation is higher. So we try not to 怒らせる customer.
Make them angry?
Yes, yes. Because we think customers are God, it's not good, but, right? So they turn quite rude sometimes.
Really?
They can be quite rude sometimes.
Japanese can be rude?
Can be rude, yes.
Really?
When they are a customer.
What can make them become rude?
Because they think customers are God. So
maybe we don't see the same way as you do when you are part of the...
maybe I deal with a lot of non-Japanese people, yes. And they are nice. 日本人の方が性格悪い。
People watching in French, so they're gonna be happy.
I don't know, maybe not good to say, but
No, it's okay.
easy to tell.
To read people?
To read people, yes.
I think from French perspective, it's hard to read Japanese.
Yeah, French are more direct.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah,
Maybe
easy.
that's why we misunderstand some Japanese and everyone says, oh, they're just so nice all the time.
French are the most easygoing.
Really?
I feel, yes. And one time, there's a mixed guy who comes here. I asked him why I feel French are easygoing. He said to me that French are, in good way, not really taking care about me too much. What people think about you, とか.
But the other person?
The other person. Maybe he was wrong. Maybe he was wrong.
No, but I think it's right.
Some way,
Yeah,
in some way.
In some way, I think.
Not caring about you too much. It's easy. So that's why maybe I thought French people are very easygoing. I'm not saying it's because you're here.
And there's the camera.
Yes.
When I'm in French, I don't know, this person had a bad day in front of you, put her bad energy on you, right?
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But since she doesn't care that much about you, maybe, she has no problem making you feel bad.
Yeah.
So this is the negative part of it.
People say that, yes.
Right?
Yes.
You can often say,
yes.
I got someone talk to me badly.
Yes. Does your follower like to know about Japan?
Yes, I think. Yeah, people are so curious. And that's why we wanted to start this podcast.
Okay.
Because everyone has a different opinion about Japan. Often French living in Japan.
Okay.
Or French traveling in Japan and have so much things to tell about Japan. But I think it's good also to have Japanese point of view about their own culture and also how they interact with foreigners. Yeah. To understand more deeply. Yeah. And that's why we call the podcast Honne.
Honne.
Because he wants to know like the real... Honne. Of course, I think it's going to be a big challenge, but the real thoughts.
Somehow we feel it's beautiful to not telling Honne. Right?
Oh, really? But there's a French YouTuber, he's been living in Japan for a while. Yeah. His name is Mitsugi, for people who might know. He's saying he enjoy actually tatemae. He's saying it's make life so easy. Okay. For him. Okay. Like, it's supposed to be a good thing. It's like respect. Everyone respect each other. Yeah.
How do you say Hermes?
Hermes.
Hermes.
Yeah.
Oh, so no sound for H.
No sound for H. So.
Okay. Like a Henry. Henry. How do you say?
Henri.
Huh?
Henri.
The guy name.
Yeah, the guy name, right?
You're saying that. 難しい. Yes. How about Thierry? Thierry. Huh?
Thierry.
So if you say Thierry Andy.
Thierry Henry.
Wow.
Thierry
Andy. We say Thierry Andy. 難しい. The 日本人も French are the most difficult maybe. Do you think?
For Japanese?
Yes.
It's hard to pronounce R the most. And kono we have a lot of sounds like this. Okay. It's hard to differentiate, I think. When you change from a job in New Zealand to a hair salon job, was it a simple decision or did you struggle a lot to think about it?
Oh, when I changed my career?
Yeah.
it wasn't so hard. I wanted to do something I feel I'm happy with. It was easy.
Yeah. And what made you want to come back to Japan after?
My visa was about to run out, and I either have to find a school to stay there because I didn't have a license that time. To apply for work visa, you need to have, for sure, you need to have a license. I could go to school there, but I also thought, wanted to see the hairdressing in Japan. It was a good time to go back.
How did you feel when you came back? More like you missed your country or like cultural shock?
Yeah, kind of cultural shock, and the hairdressing industry is quite tough. Usually when you finish school, hairdressing school, they are around like 20. When you're 20, your friends are university, have their own time, not working. You work early to quite late. The company culture is maybe changing now a lot, but when I started here in Tokyo, I worked early to late at night, and after working hours, I had to do training. I mean, you are not forced, but that's how everybody does.
Okay.
But when I was in Australia or New Zealand, I had a training time, but not as much as Japan.
Is it because the techniques are different or because...
Yeah, techniques are different, yes. It's good if you really want to, trained. It's tough, but I think it's good.
How long did you work, and then when did you decide to open your...
I always wanted to have my hair salon. I wasn't really planning, but in my mind, one day I want to have a hair salon in Tokyo. I mean, Harajuku. Suddenly, this hair salon used to be owned by a guy that I used to come on it, get haircut with. So he decided to go to Finland. We knew each other. Before he decided to go to Finland, he was trying to find a way to leave other country and do a hairdressing in that country. They decided to do a pop-up hair salon in Finland, 2017, I think, that time. And he took me once, did a hair salon, hairdressing there. After he decided to move to Finland, he was trying to find someone to buy. So I decided to make a contract.
Had the opportunity.
Yes. I wasn't thinking that I'm gonna open my salon that year. When he told me he was trying to find someone, I thought it was a chance. So, how about Zidane?
Yeah,
too old?
Legendary. I'm not so young. I could see him play, right? It was so good.
I used to have a dog when I was a college student, and I named it Putti. P-E-T-A-T, Putti. I like him, so I named my dog Putti. The poodle, yes.
I feel bad because people may be pissed off because I don't know the players so much, but they're gonna be so happy to know about this.
Yes, that's why Putti. Emmanuel Putti. Oh, manga, I watch Blue Rock.
It's at football, right? A match I watched on Saturday, one guy, he jumped so high and stopped the ball.
Yes.
They compared the game to Blue Lock. They said he did exactly like in the anime.
Okay. Good. You okay?
Yes.
Okay.
They look so shiny.
Yes. Now I'm gonna put a second application.
I think it's also an ASMR video.
The sound.
Yeah. Would you have a story about an experience with a client or in a shop?
The first day I start working in a hair salon in New Zealand, I thought I would probably be like a cleaning because I had no experience. But the manager came to me and she's gonna show you how to shampoo her clients. And she told me to look. And okay. And I looked how she does. And she told me, did I learn anything? And I said, yeah, And she told me that I'm gonna be shampooing the next her
person.
client, her next client. And I just saw it, and I never done it before, but I did it somehow. The person I shampooed liked my shampoo and a massage, and she gave me a tip that made my day. I really liked how other country just give you a chance to do it. It's gonna never, it won't happen here.
I heard so.
Yes, in Japan, you're probably doing like 1 to 3 months. If the boss check it, and if that's okay, then I can start washing clients' hair. Great thing to serve clients and get the feedback straight away. So I thought hairdressing was cool, and I liked making clients happy. So yeah, I really thought starting my hairdressing career in New Zealand. I don't know if I might be quitting if I start my hairdressing here.
Waiting for 3 months.
Yes.
It's a good story. And my last question is, what would you say to someone who's having hard time choosing his career?
Well, I think just do whatever you think you want to try. Like just thinking, I want to do this, it's very easy. But once you jump into the new environment, you are not even on the stage if you're just thinking or doing nothing. Because I told you I was in New Zealand, and the reason why I started my hairdressing career was on the same town. Lunchtime, every time I walk past a hair salon, smiling, having really fun, I thought, the environment like that would be nice to work. The day after, I got my resume ready and went there just to jump in and try if you want to think that you might be interested. Yeah, just try. How's that?
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the
No
work.
problem.
So, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much, Yuni, for
Thank you.
helping with the video.
Thank you.
And I highly recommend anyone who wants to go to a hair salon in Tokyo to come here. And it's really honest because I've been coming here for a long time. Bye.
お疲れ様でした。
Je ne l'ai pas précisé dans la vidéo, mais il va en fait me faire une permanente lisse puisque mes cheveux sont en fait naturellement bouclés. Ils bouclent très bien en France, mais au Japon, avec l'humidité, ils gonflent énormément. J'ai beaucoup essayé de retrouver mes boucles au Japon, mais pour le moment, j'ai un petit peu lâché l'affaire et donc je fais des permanentes lisses dans ce salon depuis un moment. Et comme le soin dure entre 6 et 7 heures, on a largement le temps de discuter et c'est ça qui m'a donné l'idée de tourner cet épisode. Merci d'avoir regardé cette vidéo. Comme je le disais, si tu as un voyage prévu au Japon et que tu as envie de tester l'expérience du coiffeur au Japon, je te conseille de passer chez Yuni, qui est vraiment adorable et à qui je fais une confiance aveugle. J'espère que son expérience t'a plu. C'était un épisode hors série, un peu plus vlog, et si tu veux continuer à découvrir le quotidien de différentes personnes au Japon, abonne-toi, aime et commente cette vidéo pour nous donner de la force et pour qu'on continue ce podcast. Et on sort également une vidéo par jour sur nos différents réseaux sociaux. Abonne-toi et je te dis à très vite pour une nouvelle vidéo. Bye!